Hi and welcome back to the channel. I am Gabe Strong, a DP and video producer based in Juneau, Alaska. I've been gone for a while. Some big life events, including a move, have kept me out of the YouTube game. So I'm going to try to get back to it. And I'll try to get back into the hang of making these videos by starting with a couple projects I completed recently. So welcome to today's job. This job is going to be another live broadcast. And here I am headed into the Diamond Park Aquatic Center. Now, as is pretty normal on my live broadcast, I was unable to source any crew locally. It's Juneau, Alaska, go figure. So I'm going to use some PTZ cameras on this one. What am I live broadcasting anyways? Well, that would be the Alaska High School State Swim and Dive Championships. So let's walk on in here and take a look at the setup. Now, everything will be taking place in the pool to the left of camera here. You can see a water slide ahead of me, and way up top there is where my control room is. So as we continue on, you'll see here at the very end of the pool there's a PTZ robotic camera on a light stand, which I have up in the air high enough to get over the heads of everyone who's going to be watching there. So we'll throw these cones up to make sure people stay away. And we've got one cord. It's a Cat 6. It carries video, audio, and camera signal, camera control, and power all to the PTZ camera through that one cord. You can see here that one Cat 6 cord running underneath the carpet and over to the pillar next to the stairwell here, and it's going to come up along with the power cord all the way to my control room, which is up 2 flights of stairs and looking down on the pool. You can see the cords right there hanging down next to the pillar. So when we get up here, we will have power and just running one cord to each PTZ camera will supply everything we need. I also have a GoPro up here wired in, as well as another PTZ, and then there's my control room. Now I'm running this all by myself. For internet, I'm having to use a MiFi device because there is no high-speed internet here in the pool. Now I'm not going to go into it too much here, but if you want more info on how I do single-person, multi-camera live streams with animated graphics, you can click here and I'll link to the video that shows more on how I do that. Here's my multi-camera viewer, 3 camera angles along with some graphics. And I'm going to get a different shot here on camera 2 with the joystick controller. So during this live broadcast, not only am I doing the live broadcast of the events, I'm also rolling in commercials during break times and patching in audio to the arena announcer.
State champion from the winner, Wes Mann.
And here's my animated titling and graphics software made by New Blue. It's called Captivate Broadcast. And I'm queuing up some sponsor logos and so on. Here you can see some different camera angles I'm switching in between. And there's a commercial rolling in the right-hand window. That's the program. The left end is the preview. Here's some drone footage I shot that I would use as bumps in between events so I could show what was coming up next.
ASAA and First National Bank Alaska are proud to present this 2000.
So there you go. I used to have a job as a director and producer of live TV news and sports shows, and now I can just show up with a backpack, a laptop, and a couple PTZ cameras and kind of do the same thing I used to do in a big control room. You gotta love technology. Another day, another job. And today we've got everyone's favorite, conference B-roll and interviews. You all have done it before, you all know how this works.
The Alaska Pioneers Homes have 6 assisted living homes across the state. We can serve residents who are over the age of 60 in any of those homes of their choosing.
Now here's a room we just took over using as our gear room. I have hired Soren from Anchorage, flew him in to help me out on this shoot. And we've got our lights and C-stands, boom stands, light stands, camera bag, FX6 number 1, Soren's running that one, and my FX6 is over here, as well as another lens there on the table. I also have my DIT station set up, and we're dumping footage from the B-roll of the conference right now, and I usually dump both cards to 2 different hard drives, send one hard drive home with the client, and keep the other one myself, just in case of an emergency if they lose the hard drive or something on the plane. I'm not really a fan of doing these 2-person interviews, but that's what the client wanted, so we've got the boom mic here right out of frame, and it works decently well to pick them both up. And now we've got a 70-200 on one camera and a 24-70 on the other camera. So the wide 2-shot is on the camera with the 24-70 there, and the close-up on whoever is speaking is on the camera with the 70-200. Now the client wanted a very flat corporate style look on these, so we're mostly using natural light. There's some very big windows to the left side of the frame here, and we're just augmenting it a little with a nan light with a softbox to the right side of the frame, which is color balanced to match outdoor light. Now because we're recording 2 different shots, obviously the client will have to sync the 2 shots in post, so we'll give a clap right here just so they can do that easily.
It's very intuitive, I guess I would say. It sort of prompts people to fill in certain fields, ask for additional information. It's just modernizing the way not only the state of Alaska, but the Division of Public Assistance does its business with Alaskans.
Once we have an online application, this is data that we can then use to potentially pre-populate into our systems of record and sort of ease like the transition from an application through the process. So we're really looking forward to all the improvements that we can make now that we have this cloud-based system through iLinks. So what we've done recently is we've rolled out an iLinks supported online SNAP application and an iLinks supported document management portal.
And here I just thought I'd show you what the footage looked like. I was actually shooting it, monitoring with a Phantom LUT, and so I just threw the Phantom LUT on here so you could see what it looked like in my monitor. They obviously graded it differently, but hey, they're the client, and this video is for their website, so they can do what they want with it. Just so you know, I'm more than a DP. I actually do end-to-end video productions. So coming up soon, I'll probably be showing some of how I put together an entire video project end-to-end, which will include some post stuff. Well, that's it for this time. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time from Alaska.